Hello, friends. Ashok Sachdev here again. I am happy that I am able to communicate more and more things to you. Last time we were speaking about the earth energies, the height of buildings, etc. The earth affects our existence as much as the terrestrial environment as well as the cosmic. So the body is subject to three different forces. Let's talk about forces which are coming from the ground. First, we'll talk about the forces, then we'll talk about the metals and their natural vibrations coming from the ground. How they are having an impact on the human body. How you can prevent disease. How you can improve success. How you can bring about peace and happiness or smoothness in the projects which are undertaken. The earth speaks everything, everything. If you consider a particular place, what are the various things you can be subjected to? First is the stress produced by the movement of the tectonic plates. Second, there will be hollows, there will be minerals, there will be unnecessary undulations which are causing a disturbance in the flow of energies. Then there is water which is flowing in the crevices. That water which is flowing rubs against the rocks, produces an electric field, which subsequently, obviously, there is a presence of a magnetic field. This electromagnetic field is definitely very harmful to the human body as it interacts with us and lowers our immune system. It is not a death causing, it is slow destruction. That is why I say that death is inbuilt in earth. Too much water, high intensity water flowing in one direction, or water flowing in from many directions, you get a well. So either you will get a clockwise motion or you will get an anti-clockwise motion. And that motion, when it rises above to the surface of the earth, we can become dizzy. Because suppose it is moving anti-clockwise, it will induce through resonance a similar movement in your body. So resonance plays a very important role. One should learn to understand the type of energy that is coming from the ground, and for a healthy living, how to neutralize it. There are many ways by which these energies can be neutralized. Also, we are subjected to various electromagnetic grids like the Hartmann's grid, the Curry grid, and the ley lines. The ley lines are spiritual in nature, while Hartmann's grid and Curry grid are detrimental to our interests. The color of the Hartmann's grid is yellow, while that of the Curry grid red in color. The Curry grid is at 45 degrees to the Hartmann's grid. Hence, these various grids that are formed either due to terrestrial energies, terrestrial defects, or they are also formed in the ionosphere where there is a tremendous amount of interaction of high energy particles with the earth, and this creates a flow from north to south and east to west of energies having a certain polarity. And when they interact with the steel of the building in which you are living, it spreads throughout the building. In a normal atmosphere, in an open space, it may be 2.5 meter by 2 meter. And I have observed that these grids are alternately positive and negative. So if one is positive, the neighboring will be negative, then positive, and then negative, like that. So when these waves are moving in space along the surface of the earth, we have seen that it goes right up, even up to several 350 miles also. Their effect is there. Consider the fact that you are living on a particular floor and the energy is moving from north to south and east to west. When positive meets positive, the wave becomes big, double positive. Negative means negative, it becomes a double negative. And positive means negative, then obviously there is practically very, very low disturbance. If we are sitting at a place or sleeping for around 6 to 7 hours fixed at a particular area, the node at which we are sitting at will cause this wave to reduce our immune system. When the immune system becomes lower, we tend to fall sick. And when we are sleeping, we are least aware about what is happening to the body. People say, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है and all this stuff. But जो नहीं दिखता है वो तो तुमको मार रहा है, वो तुमको दिखता नहीं है. Detect these energies. They are detectable by this lacquer antenna also. Detect these energies, correct them, neutralize them. How to do is an art, which I will explain to you in future. Presently, I have seen in Bombay, Delhi, Pune, people are using geopathic rods, which means when the energy is moving like this, they will put the rod in between. Inside the house, they will put the rod and they will put it all around. If you put a rod, it is stopping for some time, but this is an electromagnetic force. There is a flow of ions. Where will it go? It will go along the length. If it goes along the length of one rod, then it will go to the next, to next, to next, to next. Have you overcome geopathic stress? No. You have created a khichdi of the various energies, the Devi Devatas, which are there in the house. There is a Rakshas here. There is a Rakshas here. They all have got different frequencies. Now you are introducing this geopathic stress in the house through the rod. Now see, for example, we have got a house and geopathic stresses are moving like this. Now what happens is, this is having frequency A over here. We call it one Devata or Rakshas. Frequency B and frequency C. Now we have the geopathic stress moving in this fashion. It comes and hits this rod. When it hits the rod, it blocks. But natural energies cannot be blocked. They have to flow somewhere. They are not going to be stuck over here and dead. So, because this is metal and this will move along this and then move along this. So, the energy of having frequency A of a particular devata and of C will be mixed. The Vastu Purush Mandala is saying, suppose this is an auspicious entrance, so you want this frequency. This is the frequency that is going to give you good results. This is the frequency which will help you to grow. This is the frequency or the entrance position which is lucky for any house. Now what you have done in the name of geopathic stresses, you have put these frequencies also over here, frequencies from other side also here, made a circle around and messed up everything. It is a khichdi. You don't know what they are doing. Why should they do such things? Doesn't anybody realize that it is not possible to stop any universal energy? I think this is injustice to the people for whom these Vastu consultants have advised. As a matter of fact, I had made this plate which has got north over here, south, east and west. If suppose the energy is moving from here and I place this plate here, then what happens? This energy flows through and is balanced. The energy is increased. Now I'll tell you what really happens. Whenever there is a geopathic stress, the energy is moving clockwise when it is moving forward. After hitting this plate, it will move over here, it will move anti-clockwise, which is the correct way it should move. If the energy over here is say 2000 bovis, you will get anywhere between 9500 to 19,500 bovis, which is very positive. Your body energy is 9,500. So it will match with your body. And if there are a lot of stresses, you put this in the path of the stress, then what happens is it produces a very uniform energy field. Of course, you have to learn how to use this. That's a different thing. But it is possible to overcome the geopathic stresses. These geopathic stresses are life-absorbing in nature. Hence, so many solutions people have made. So, converting the life-absorbing energies to life-giving energies is the purpose of doing Vastu and doing corrections for geopathic stresses. Not making a khichdi out of it. Apply yourself properly and see to it that you get positive results. The life of the person living over there is enhanced. Don't do things by thumb rule. Do measurements for everything. Learn to measure and then apply your mind. Many things will be solved. You all are very intelligent people. Do not sell your intelligence to people who are more of marketeers rather than knowledge people. Thank you very much.